Well, hello, Patriots. Well, it's official. The court system has told the federal government they could go down and cut the razor wire the state of Texas have put up. And then you got Governor Abbott saying, we ain't giving in, and nor should he give in. Yes, by law, it is the federal government's job to protect the border, but when they refuse to protect the border and they allow an invasion, a state has a right to protect itself. And since the federal government won't do its constitutional job, or just flat refuses, because, let's face it, Joe Biden's been bought out. A state like Texas does not have to let them get walked all over by a bunch of invaders, migrants, criminals, call them what you want. As it is right now, it seems like 15 states have jumped on board with Texas saying, we're behind you, Governor Abbott. Now, it's no coincidence that April, there's a movie coming out called Civil War. I have a link down the bottom about the war, about the movie. In the movie, there's a brief 1.5 second clip of a U.S. flag with 2 stars. 2 stars. In the movie, you hear the news or the president announce that the Texas rebels and the California rebels have been defeated, or they have suffered major defeat. Now, you think this is by coincidence? Do you think it's coincidence that in 2020 a Netflix show, Pandemic, came out? Or was it 2019? The Netflix show Pandemic came out once as we're going through we went through the whole Charlie One-Niner? No, it's not. Listen. If you haven't figured it out yet, or if you're naive, or you just don't want to be bothered because I just can't handle it, there is a CIA office in Hollywood. And there's a reason for that. The CIA has been handing movie scripts to Hollywood for years to do stuff like this. To try to prepare you without preparing you. Oh, it's just a show. If you look at the mission statement of the CIA, they're not supposed to be doing any work inside the United States. They're a spy agency against foreign invaders. But Jesse Ventura, the governor of Minnesota years ago, said that when he was governor, he was brought downstairs to a bunch of guys in black suits from the CIA who said, we don't like what you're doing here. We like to change. And to which Ventura said, who are you? And your mission statement says you're not supposed to be here operating this country. Why are you doing this? He asked that question several times and never got an answer. So the movie The Men in Black, well, I guess you could say there is truth to it. Not the way the movie portrayed, but there are men in black. But we've known that for years anyway. But the real question is, what will Joe Biden do? Because if you think the Border Patrol is going to go head to head with the Texas National Guard, you're nuts. First of all, I'm not disrespecting the U.S. Border Patrol at all. Those people are pretty well trained and heavily armed. I mean, considering what they do, they're almost borderline military themselves. But being there frustrated by what's going on to the point where years ago they actually endorsed Donald Trump for president because he's the only one that ever did anything. If Biden gave them the order, I don't think they're going to obey. And since you can't use troops to fire on American people, you wonder, will Joe Biden try to federalize the National Guards? around the country. Well, you got 15 states that said that on board. So if they did try to federalize the National Guards and they refuse, well, the question is it mutiny? Or is you're not doing your job as president, you're allowing an invasion, and we're not going to take orders from a traitor? Biden has been pushed into a corner, but then again, he's controlled by puppets anyway. And as things begin to heat up for Joe Biden, you wonder, are they going to set him up for a downfall as Michelle Obama and or Gavin Newsom is warming the bullpen right now to take over? And with the way things are going, the way Joe popularity has gone down, I think that we want to go to Michelle Obama whether she likes it or not. She is a black trans woman. It would be the first. You know the media's going to try to heighten up the first black female president, and they're either going to call you a sexist or a racist if you don't try to approve her. Well, being that what's going on in a lot of these inner cities now, and migrants kicking the minorities out of their own schools, minorities aren't going for it in this country anymore. So, as things get desperate, you gotta wonder, is that false flag coming? Is that really nasty false flag coming? Texas, stay strong. All you border states, stay strong. Don't take crap from this president. All Biden had to do was finish the wall that Donald Trump started. But he refused. That's treason as far as I'm concerned. No, in fact, it is treason. When you allow an invasion, and you know the sex traffickers coming in, you know there's drugs coming in, the president is the problem. And as this movie comes out in April, you wonder, how long will they wait? Or will they wait? Anyway, keep the country in prayer. God is still in control. Jesus Christ is still king. And we're going to win this in the end. God bless you all. We'll talk to you later.